Hi, my name is Katie Helliwell. I am the psychic expert. I've got over 20 years experience working with spirit, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'll be dropping content every single day to this channel. All you need to do is like and subscribe, and also just let me know if what I'm producing for you is actually what you really want to see, or if there's any other content that you've been thinking about and would like to know more insight on. There is nothing I can't explain and give you insight on, so it'll be a pleasure to hear from you. Also, please make sure you follow all my other channels as well, my Instagram, my TikTok, and my Facebook business page. If you go into the description on this video, can't get my words out, if you go into the description, you will be able to see the links there to my Facebook group, Talk Spirit to Me. I'm live in there 3 times a week, and it'd be a pleasure to have you. Anyway, enough from me. Enjoy the trainings. Hello, my darlings. Welcome to the live stream. I'm excited to be here tonight with you all. We are going to uncover your spirit guide's name. This is like the most monumental thing ever. It's amazing. It will change your spiritual connection so much. And I remember when I actually found my spirit guide's name, and I nearly fell off my chair, literally nearly fell off my chair. I think I actually did fall off my chair because I did this practice. Well, no, I didn't do this practice. I did a very haphazardy, try to find my way sort of thing. And I got my answer. I got the name, and I heard the name as clear as day, Michael. And I was like, oh, I think I'm literally going to go mad. I think I've lost the plot. What is actually going on here? So to be able to share this with you all is a real pleasure. It really is. I am going to be recording this, and I'm going to be sharing a screen with you as well, because I'm going to take you through what to expect with this. And then also then we're going to go into a practice. So this is going to be really, really powerful. If you're in a busy environment or a very loud room, you might want to move out the room and just go and give yourself some space and just have a bit of you time. Or if that's not possible, don't worry, just come off this live stream and just watch it when you've got more time for you. Maybe run a nice bath and get yourself nice and comfy and just have that time. So don't worry if you can't do it live, just come back to it. Okay, so it will be available in the group for replays, and it will be pinned to the top of this group. So I'm just going to welcome, we've had so many new people join this week, like hundreds of you. So welcome to all of our newbies. You are very welcome to be here. I'm going to explain who I am shortly, but I'm just going to explain a little bit about our group. So this group is all about psychic development and understanding spiritual connection, especially to your spirit guides. And I decipher all of the craziness that's surrounding this and all of the misconceptions, and I'm making it really easy and breaking it down into easeful chunks for you to understand what you might be experiencing, why you might be experiencing it, and what you can actually do with your gift. So it's very, very easy. It's very simple for you to follow, and it just makes it more enjoyable if it's something you can relate to. So I'm going to be live every week, 3 times a week in this Facebook group. So 3 times a week with just training. So don't come on and just talk a load of rubbish like I used to do many moons ago. I come on and actually give you proper trainings. So the trainings are all going to be listed at the top. So we've got this week's announced already. Everything you will find, all the details will be at the top of the Facebook group in a pinned post. So it's the featured post. If you scroll to the very top, you will see all of the, like a little carousel, and you can press an arrow. You'll see the previous trainings. You'll be able to watch those at your leisure. And then also you'll be able to see the dates of our new trainings. I also do pop reminders in the group as well. So just keep an eye out. If you see a little tag, go and check it out, because it'll be something for you to you know, get your teeth into and look at, because it's going to be really good. So that's how it works. You are free to add people to this group, but I ask you to make sure that they are actually interested in spirituality. I know that sounds a bit crazy, but we are not about let's add as many people to this group as possible. I only want people in this group that actually want to learn. And the reason for that is because myself, I really struggled back in the 90s and 20s, well, the 2000 years, not the 1920s, trying to find somewhere where I could actually feel comfortable, where I could actually feel safe opening up and understand and get the answers to the questions that I wanted. So this is why I feel like this is my purpose now, to be the teacher and to be there for you all. So that's that's the story in a nutshell. I am going to go into more detail in a moment. The other thing I wanted to tell you all was, oh, what was it? It was something I thought, oh yeah, make sure I tell them before I get started. Oh my gosh, what was it? It just came to me on the live and I thought that's really good. I must let them know. I can't remember. Anyway, so we're going to go and I'm going to share my screen. I will be recording this because I will be sharing this out at a later date in other ways. And what was going to say? It's come back to me again. Yes, so the pinned post will be at the top of the Facebook group. You can add people into the Facebook group, but only if they are relative to spiritualism. You can post questions to the group as well, and you can comment. If you are watching on replay, it's not a problem, just comment. Anything that you've got there that you want to ask, any questions, just ask away. Okay, you are in very safe hands here. This is something that I love to do, and I cannot wait to share it with you all. All right. Just to let you know, I'm back live tomorrow, and I am live at, let's have a look what time I'm live tomorrow in this group, just so you want to, like I said, I will pop reminders in the group. But I'm back in tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. That's what I wanted to tell you all. Now I remember. A lot of you have been asking what time zone we're in. So I'm in the UK, I'm in the Midlands in the UK. So everything is done on UK time. I'm trying to do some of the live streams later and some of them are slightly earlier as well, just so that I can kind of, you know, touch you all, because I know that you're all in different places. You've got some in America, we've got some in Canada, we've got some people in Australia, we've got people everywhere. So I'm trying my best to make sure the times do suit. So just let me know your preference. You know, this can be adaptable. I can adapt to help you all. So anything you feel is more suitable, just let me know. But I've been so rude and ignored you all. So I'm just going to say a quick hello to a few people. Hello, Claire Grant. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Denise. Hello, Grace. Hello, Kim. Hello, Donna. Hello, Diane. Hello, Jackie. I've got loads of my psychic school students here. I've got Kate. Hello, Kate. I've got Tracy. I've got Erica. Hello, my darling. We've got Isidine. We've got Joanne. Hello, hello. I love that my psychic students who see me twice a week live in our trainings are actually here on this as well. Doesn't that speak volumes that they're not actually fed up of all the spirituality, that they're like, oh, I'll come in here and learn some more. So that really makes me smile. Hello, Claire. Hello, Becca. Hello, Joe. Hi, Linda. Hi, Lisa. Oh, it's so lovely. I don't know half of you, and it's so lovely to meet new people. You'll get used to my craziness. Right, okay, let's get started. So there we go. Woohoo, we're in, people. So welcome, welcome. This is the Spirit Guide Name Training. I am so excited to bring this to you, and what the purpose is of this now on this training is we're going to go through what to expect, because I do think with spiritual connection and with any sort of spiritual work, if you know what to expect, it eases and makes the whole process so much easier for you to get your head around and adapt and understand. So I am Katie, I am the psychic expert, which I know is rather bold and almost like, really, are you? Really? That's quite big. But I am. I've been working with spirit for a very, very long time. So I am the psychic expert. As I said, I have been working with spirit a very long time. This is me. Slightly more tanned there than I am now. Must have been on holiday when that photo was taken. But I have been working with spirit over 20 years. 20 years, guys. I was born with my gift at the age of 3. I won't tell you my whole story because it's a very, very long-winded process, and that isn't what tonight is about or this training is about. So I've been working with spirit over 20 years. I've developed over that time. I was moonlighting as a PA in the day and a psychic at night, like Hitch, the film Hitch, for a very, very long time. I hid my gift from everybody and only read for strangers. I used to drive all across Birmingham and go to their houses to read for them. And then in the day, I was a PA. I never thought I'd be able to build a full-time business and also be able to train people all over the world and read for people and celebrities and all sorts of different areas of life. I never thought that would be even an option for me, but it has been. In the past 5 years, I've built a multiple 6-figure spiritual business. I train people all over the world. I help people with their gifts and activate, and I also assist people who are in business, entrepreneurs, online space entrepreneurs, with bringing spiritual practices and getting guidance direct from my guides, because they haven't quite built their relationship up with their guide yet. And they just pass on information, guidance, and give them direction and keep them on track so that they can soar and be successful. Now, these people I work with are the change makers. They're the people that are here to bring love and joy into the world in some capacity. So they are making individuals stronger to enable them to go on and create the ripple effect. So that's what I do. I love, love, love my job. I cannot get enough of spirit. So much so that people actually send me t-shirts saying, I love spirit. That is how much I love them. And coming from a past where I spent most of my childhood scared of spirit, this is like a full 360. I cannot stress to you enough. You are in safe hands with me in spirit. There is nothing I cannot answer. And I say that with complete conviction. Everything you have gone through, there is nothing so silly or so minuscule or insignificant. I can help you with this, and I understand what you're going through and where this might be actually leading you. Right. So, enough about me. Why do we need to know our spirit guide's name? Now, this is something that a lot of people ask me in the beginning, and I used to go, will you just stop asking about your spirit guide's name? Like, it doesn't matter. But what you have to understand here is that spirit and human are very, very different energies. So you are the human, obviously, spirit are the spirit. Now, spirits see only the expansion and the growth and the prospects for us that are limitless. They see a limitless version of us, very similar to our higher selves. We just see no barriers. They just go, oh, just go for it. Just, let's expand. Let's just really shine. Whereas our human side is designed to keep us safe here on earth and keep us guided and supported. So if we cannot always just do what spirit kind of guide us to do. We have humanness in us. So we have to be able to adapt spirituality to compensate with our humanness as well. And what I mean by that is, if we can find ways to relate to our guides and feel comfortable speaking to them and building that energy and that connection to them, then guess what? Our spiritual connection goes through the roof and becomes so strong. So by knowing your spirit guide's name, it helps us identify and relate to them. It makes us understand who they actually are. Like, who are you speaking to? Are you speaking to some clown up in the sky, or who are you actually speaking to? If you don't know who you're speaking to, you're going to feel a little bit like, oh, I don't know if I can really do this. And thanks for all the signs, but yeah, okay. And also, if you're one of these souls that has lost someone so close to you, and sadly they're over there in spirit world, they could very much be your guide. So if you know, you know their name, but if you can know their name with your spirit guide, and it might be your loved one on there, but it may not be as well. So don't need to get disappointed. But if you know who they are, it's going to help you. It's important to know that your spirit guides are not human. So we are humanizing this by finding their name to help us identify with them, but you need to know they're not human, they're energy. So anything that crosses over to the other side is an energy. So very much like there's energetic matter all around you. Without going too technical, I don't want to on this call because it might be too much for you, but energy is everywhere. Energy's felt. Have you ever walked into a room and gone, oh, the energy is really strong in this room? Let me know in the comments. Have you ever walked in and gone, oh, I can just feel the vibration here. I can feel the energy. I can feel something. So this is to show you that energy is not human. It is a feeling. It's a mass. It's particles. It's, without going too scientific, it's not. So they are not human. They are not. But if it helps us relate to them in some way, then this is very where we need to focus our energy. So this is why this is important. So you wanting to know your spirit guide's name, I applaud you, because it shows how you want to build that relationship. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you, Elaine. Let me know how you feel. Yeah, feel that a lot. I really felt the energy at Ground Zero. Has anyone ever been to New York, Ground Zero? Oh my gosh, the energy there. It was like a thick fog. I literally couldn't breathe. It was awful. So has anyone felt that? Anyway, we are going to request a name. So what we're going to do here is request an actual name. So it's not you making one up. It's not you just going, oh, wow, what they're just going to She's going to tell me any old name, or, oh, I don't think I can do this. Oh, is this really going to be relative to me? We are going to request a name from our guides, and we are going to let them know that this is why we want it, is so we can relate to them in a lot more of a relatable manner and a softer approach. So we are going to understand that this is going to help us when we speak out loud to them and when we are writing to them. Now, I appreciate that some of you are brand new here. So when I say writing to guides, you're probably thinking, what is this lady going on about? But I will explain that further on, but not tonight. So I just want to keep this really simple and focused on names. But you can write to your spirit guide. And the purpose of this training, we're just going to speak to them out loud. So is everyone comfortable with that, with speaking to them out loud? Let me know. So we are going to request the name and they will deliver for you. And this is tonight going to give you the proof that this is how it works. When you request from your guides, when you ask them, they will deliver. They will. So how are we going to do this? Are you ready? We're getting to the nitty-gritty. Who's excited? You're all saying yes, 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 yes. I think I'm a bit behind with the comments, but I'm excited for this now. So step one, which we're going to do in a moment. So we're going to do this live together after this. Are you ready? So step one, we're going to open up and we're going to wrap light around us. Before you do any spiritual connection, this is imperative. Whether you can actually feel comfortable with meditation, because some people can't actually meditate. Some people meditate and they just fall asleep and they're just like, oh, this is not easy for me. This is not simple. But what we want to try and do is remember that no matter what it is, you have to wrap the light around you. It's imperative you do that. You can't miss this step. And if you don't wrap that light around you, you are susceptible to any kind of energies coming forward. So it's really important. So I'm going to take you through that. Step two is the actual spiritual practice. So the actual spiritual practice where we are going to call in our guides and we're going to visualize. Now, this is really important before we begin, because I don't want you all to get disheartened. I want you to be aware and let me know in the comments, are you a visual person? So do you, if I could say to you, close your eyes and visualize a field and a meadow, would you struggle with that? Or have you never tried? Let me know. Because if you struggle with visualization, then this isn't going to be good for you. What you need to do is simply mute me, stay on the call, but mute me and just allow yourself to sit in silence. And just sit in silence. You'll feel the power, you'll feel the energy. I'll send your guides to you anyway, but just sit in silence. So if you're not visual and you find it really hard to quieten down the mind, then don't worry, just literally mute me. If you want to practice this with the guided, and then if it doesn't work for you, you can replay this again and you can actually just mute it and then just do silent. So whatever works, but just be mindful. Some people are struggling. Yeah, that's right. So if you don't struggle with it, that's fine. If you do, it's not a problem. We can adapt it. So this is the beauty of spirituality. It's different for each and every one of you. And I'm not going to teach you just one way because it won't work for everyone. So it's a waste of your time. If you're just taught one way, it's not going to happen. But give it a try if you want to. And then next you can try again, but just keep it silent. Okay. So step three is where we're going to take the connection. You're going to actually feel this. And you might feel like a warming sensation. You might feel a little emotional, maybe. And the reason if you do feel emotion with this or with any spirituality around you is because you're so used to doing life by yourself. And you haven't really reached out to anything or anyone. And so no one ever really has to help you. You're kind of like the one everyone else goes to. And most spiritual souls are like this, in which case, when you feel that support and the love of your guides, which you will, and that warmth, you'll be like, what is wrong with me? Why am I so emotional? What is actually happening? This is supposed to be something joyous. I don't know what's going on here. So just relax into it and just allow yourself to be supported. This is your time with your guides, and it's really a beautiful, bespoke relationship. Then, let me just click. We are going to receive your guide's name. We're going to receive your guide's name. It's going to be so exciting. So I want you to share with me the minute you get your guide's name, not during the practice, but after, when we come out of the practice, I want you to share with me your guide's name, because this will be a monumental moment. We're going to share, we're going to celebrate, and we're going to see what comes through. If nothing does come through, it's not the end of the world. I don't want you to think, oh, well, that was it. That's never going to work for me. Keep practicing with this. If no names come through, then it can be a case of you feeling a little bit clogged, or there might be areas where you just need to recharge and just let your energy resettle. Also, how are you going to receive the name? Just to let you know, you might actually hear a name come through to you as loud and as clear as day, or you might actually see a name in front of you, like the words. However you receive this, just let it just be shown to you. Be open and just allow your energy to just open and just receive in whatever way. You might actually see a vision of somebody you know that's living. And if that happens, it's not that they are your guardian angel, they're your spirit guide, but they're living. Whatever that person's name is the name of your guide. All right, so it's really key there. Did you all get that? Just let me know you're still with me. So these are the important steps. When we've actually got the name as well, we are going to connect in with them and use this name going forward in everything that we do. So I want you to speak to spirit. I want you to speak to them and start saying, spirit guide, in the morning. You don't have to open up to do this, but when you're in the shower, on your way to work, or whilst you're making the kids breakfast, or whatever it is you do in the morning, say out loud or in your head, spirit guide, and say their name. Hi, X spirit guide, or hi, Joe Blogs, my spirit guide. Today, I'm so glad I got your name last night. Now I would like to get guidance on whatever it might be. And you get to decide what you want guidance on. But you're saying their name. Like, this is, I don't think you understand, like, well, maybe you do, but this is so powerful, because when you say their name, you are very much linked to them then. You've built and started cementing that relationship. And this is so powerful. This is so, so powerful. So then when you've got that relationship with them, you can then go on and chat to them and get guidance. And if you want to go on and develop your spiritual gift, building that relationship with your guide is the first thing you have to do. So when I work for my business clients, all I actually do is connect to my guides and ask them to ask their guides what it is that they're missing, what it is they're not listening to, what it is they can't achieve, through the connection, whatever it is they're not being guided to do, where do they need to focus? And that's what we do. So I'm the bridge, the gap in between whilst they build up their connection. And that's it. That's how I do this. So you're doing this step here by having their name. You've automatically found a way to relate to your guides. You've found that relationship is more tangible. It will grow, strengthen. It'll become so powerful. Okay? Who's excited for this? Are you all really excited? I love you all still talking to me, because I know then that thank you for letting me know you're all still with me. You're all still here. You're all still getting it. Okay, I love that. I love that you're all there. Thank you. Right. Step number 5 that we're going to do, we're going to close down. It's absolutely imperative we close down, even though your guides are with you and they walk with you every moment, every day, and they walk with you on your left side, but we still need to close down from spiritual activity, because this is spiritual activity. Because we're seeking a name and we're not just talking out loud, we're actually seeking a name. I've got my spirit guide here. I can feel them. The temperature's suddenly gone in the room. And I can just see like a shadow here on the camera. I don't know if you can see it because it's quite small on your screen, but there's a little shadow. I don't know if you can see there. You might be able to see clearer when I stop showing the slides. But yeah, spirit guides are here. So this is a very exciting, very, very exciting task. And we're going to do this together. So the guides are here. They're ready to go. Are you all ready to get started? And are you all in a beautifully calm, peaceful environment? Do you want to go and grab yourself a blanket? Yep, you can see the shadow. It's amazing, isn't it? They literally blow me away, and I work with them every day. Okay, go and get yourselves maybe a fluffy blanket, and we are going to get started. Right, okay. So now you know what to expect. Let me just stop the share. Hi, I'm back. So now we're going to do the practice. All right, so I'm just going to get my crystals out of my bra. I'm not going to show you my boobs, so I'm going to lean over here because it's not that kind of training, guys. There we go. And I'm just going to swap over my tourmaline. So if anyone does have any tourmaline or any grounding crystals or bracelets, just literally just pop them off just for this. And if you do, it's not essential at all, so don't panic if you haven't got one. But if you do have your amethyst to hand, just pop that into your left palm, which is your receiving palm. Okay, everyone's feeling the temperature drop in? Yes, it might either go warm or it might go cold. It depends, totally depends. Okay, ready, yeah. Amazing, already have my blanket. Fabulous. Okay, wonderful. Right, so we are going to get comfy. I want you to pop your palms facing upwards, rest them down in your laps and just roll your shoulders back. Pull them up high and just let them drop. And just take a deep breath in and out. And I just want you to settle your energy. Just allow yourself to be peaceful and still. And I want you to go now to a beautiful open beach where the sea is so calm and the sand is so silky. And just walk up and down the beach without a care in the world. It's just you on your own. The water's coming up to your feet and you feel so blissfully calm. Walking now beside you, we're going to welcome our spirit guides. But before we do, we're just going to place a circular light around your feet as you are walking. And as this light starts to circle, with every step you take, it's going further and further up your body till it's engulfing your whole body with light and protection. This is your protective light to keep you safe during this practice and guarded. So our spirit guides are now walking beside us. Do not worry about looking at them. Just know they're there, walking next to you on the water. We're also going to welcome in our guardian angels on our right side to wrap their wings around us, to fill us with love and calm serenity. We're now just going to stop from our walking and turn to face the sea. Just a beautiful sea all around you. Allow yourself to drink in the view, the beauty of the world. We're going to ask now our guide to stand in front of us. And we're just going to ask them now to hold our hand. And we're going to simply ask for their name. Spirit guide, what is your name? Don't overthink this. Allow whatever name comes to you straight away to be your focus. Try not to worry about focusing on their faces or who they are. You're simply wanting a name. Spirit guides, we love you, we appreciate you and all you do for us. And by us having your name, we'll be able to build a stronger, deeper connection. One that we will cherish and nurture and continue to work with over time. Just feel the love and support from your guides. And just take a moment now whilst you're here to just ask for anything that you need guidance on. This is your own private time now. Okay. So now I want you to gently just let go of your spirit guide's hand. We're just going to release any energy that we've absorbed that isn't for our highest of good. And ask our guides to just allow us to release this from our body. Then we're going to wrap our whole bodies in divine protective light to protect our energy day to day. We're going to now close the gateways and doors to spirituality and connection. We are disconnecting and closing them. We know that you still walk with us every moment of every day. Take a deep breath now in and out. And release. And gently start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Bring your awareness back into the room, back into the chair. And slowly count back from 3 to 1. And gently open your eyes. 3, 2, 1. Oh, wow. How did you all find that? Just allow yourself a few moments just to come around. I'm a little bit dazed myself. So my spirit guide's really bossy, like really bossy, and they're 2 men. And yeah, they were quite bossy to say the least. They just told me something I have to do. Let me know what you all think. Yeah, wow, I'm crying my eyes out. That was incredible. Oh, Andrea, if you feel emotion, it's because you're used to doing life all by yourself and you've not lent on anybody really for that support. So this is something new for you. Oh, Claire, it was my mum's name. I love that. Can't spell or pronounce my guide's name. I met an African man, I want to say it's called Ajujubu. See, even though I can't say it, Dawn. You might have to give him a nickname, like Abu. Give him a little nickname. But that's amazing. Deborah's got Francis. Abby's got Sam. Oh, amazing. Rochelle says that was amazing. Joanne got her dad's name. Yes, if you are in conflict with yourself, if you think you've got the name and then you're like, no, it can't be that, then you will end up confusing the message. So just allow your mind to just settle. Maybe just try again. It was my nan. Oh, my eyes always run when I meditate. It's emotion that's trying to come out if that's happening. George was the name of mine. That's my granddad's name. Oh, lovely. Amazing. I love that some of you can't pronounce them. See, it just shows you, doesn't it? Isn't it amazing how it comes through? And they are here. They are here. If you've got more than one name, it could be that you have more than one guide. So go with both names when you're making that connection and communicating. We're going to do some connection to your spirit guides tomorrow night. So we can really utilize this now, what you've done today, what you've broke through with, and then we're going to go from there. Well done, Lizzie. Just trust it. Valerie says it's her dad's name. Oh, they can do so much for us over there. And some of them take it so seriously. They're rolled over there, our loved ones. Isodine's got Rachel. Amazing. Did anyone not get anything? Did anyone not get anything? And if anyone is actually, like Donna's just said here, my auntie's name, but I always thought she was one of my guides. Not sure if my brain has just give my auntie's name or if it's my higher self. Yeah, so if you're doubting yourself, we'll go through it tomorrow, actually, I won't confuse you. But if you're doubting yourself, I've got something tomorrow for you that will help. If you've got no name, don't worry, just keep trying. It doesn't mean that you haven't got one or you can't do this. Just keep repeating, it will come. And obviously also try the silence as well. Ah, yes, thought Danny, but didn't hear it, but I thought it. That's exactly the same. You're still receiving, but you're receiving through block of thoughts. This helps me understand where you're all gifted as well, what sense you've got activated. Oh, everything was too loud around you. Yeah, so just spend some time when you can. Just make this your time and just rewatch. Don't doubt yourself. We're going to use it tomorrow. So don't worry, Lynn, we're going to go in depth tomorrow with it and then it will make more sense. Amazing. Guys, I'm so proud of you. This is amazing. Thank you so much for sharing this with me. Oh, I've got something amazing for you all tomorrow. We're going to go through that. But if you have enjoyed this, just let me know in the comments. And if you found this useful as well, let me know. We are going to be doing something extra tomorrow at 8:30. And I have got some other bits coming up for you that are going to be so good. So if you want to add people into this group that are aligned, that actually love spirituality, add them in, because so much is going to be happening in this group. It's the group to be in, for sure. And I will be, this group, all the content here is completely free and you don't need to worry about anything like that. Just add yourselves and you can watch this. But I will be giving people a chance to work with me on a closer environment in a different way. So that will be there available to you, because I do offer spiritual trainings. But if you aren't ready for that, there's not a problem. But I'm just warning you, there will be posts and there will be opportunities presented to you to allow you to actually work with me closely. Okay. I just joined. Don't worry, just re-watch the actual recording. I'm going to post it now. Okay, lovely. Thanks, guys. I will see you all tomorrow. I've really enjoyed this and I'm sending you all so much love. Bye.